Bakkt Bitcoin Futures. Get ready for major Bitcoin price movements. Bakkt Bitcoin Futures are almost here. On September 23rd, Bakkt Bitcoin will start trading on the Intercontinental Exchange called ICE. This promises to be a major milestone for Bitcoin. Bakkt Futures contracts, after all, are the same as the long-awaited Bitcoin ETFs, at least in everything but the name. Do you trade or invest in cryptocurrency right now? If so, it is important to understand what Bakkt might mean for your Bitcoin holdings. What are Bakkt Bitcoin Futures? Now, as most cryptocurrency traders know, late 2017 saw the launch of several Bitcoin-based futures on the Chicago Board Options Exchange. Many traders and investors believe that the futures contracts were a sign that institutional investors would soon start rushing to buy Bitcoin. Now, sadly, it didn't happen at the time. Futures contracts work by allowing investors to bet for or against the Bitcoin price rising. With Bitcoin then at near all-time high of 20,000, many futures traders chose to bet against Bitcoin. Doing so was subsequently successful in helping drive down Bitcoin prices on exchanges. Thankfully, Bakkt Bitcoin futures are completely different from the CBOE futures contracts. This is thanks to the fact that each are backed by real Bitcoin. This means that when traders buy futures contract, they essentially buy real Bitcoin and have a vested interest in the Bitcoin price rising. How will Bakkt Bitcoin futures affect the markets? When Bakkt futures launch on September 23rd, one of the two things will happen. Wall Street traders and institutional investors will either start buying and trading futures, or they won't. In the expected event that institutional money does start flowing into Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price could make significant gains. There are also several reasons why Bakkt should prove popular. Many believe that the stock market is on the cusp of a possible 70% correction. Global property sales, car sales, and equity investment have been slowing throughout 2019. Bitcoin is widely regarded as a recession-proof thanks to Bitcoin being deflationary by design. To compound the above, the ongoing China trade war, Brexit, and geopolitical instabilities in the Middle East all have Wall Street on edge. In effect, Bakkt therefore gives institutional investors a way to safeguard wealth in the face of threat of a major economic downturn. Now, what if institutional money doesn't start flowing into Bakkt? Now, for the sake of objectivity, it is important to note that institutional investors could just as easily shun Bakkt. If this were to happen, the Bitcoin price could correct sharply. The message from the markets would essentially be one of either A, we don't believe that Bitcoin is mature enough to be worthy investment. Moreover, in a worst case scenario, this could be disastrous for Bitcoin if they say that. From 2009 until today, the Bitcoin price has been driven by predominantly consumer investment. If Bakkt Bitcoin future contracts fail to entice institutional investors, consumer investors could get spooked and start liquidating their holdings. How should you prepare for Bakkt? Now, it is unlikely that institutional investors will shun Bakkt. Many will appreciate the fact that Bitcoin halving in 2020 gives them a potential opportunity to double their money. However, traders should remain vigilant as Bakkt launches. Remember that even in a best case scenario, consumer investors who bought a Bitcoin at an all-time high of 20,000 may cash out holdings if Bitcoin price does skyrocket. Now, keep in mind that bear and bull traps after Bakkt launches will likely become more commonplace. Be vigilant. If the Bitcoin price starts to rise quickly out of fear of missing out, don't buy it. This is always the easiest way to get burned. Given the uncertainty surrounding Bakkt, now is also the time for traders to consider upping their game and investing in a reliable trading bot. Doing so can help remove the emotional risk associated with trading, and this will especially be important if new institutional capital does start flooding into Bitcoin. Now, having said that, if you're interested to learn more about these trading bots, you can get started for the free trial today. Link is in the description for a trading bot called Exodia. Exodia is an automatic trading bot that makes trading automatically without you needing to be there, and it's all run on the cloud. You don't have to keep your computer running, you don't have to monitor it, you don't have to do any of that. It's all run on the cloud, and Exodia does the trades every single hour of the day. Trades come in and profit comes in as well. Now, having said that, Exodia is really easy to sign up and get started. You can literally get started in under 5 minutes. If you're interested in getting a free trial for Exodia, go ahead. Link is in the description. Sign up for your free trial now. And having said that, thanks everyone for watching today's video. I'll see everyone in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, hit a notification bell, and I'm also interested to see what you think of Bakkt. Let me know about your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. I read out all the comments and reply to all you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see everyone in the next video.